Bam! Welcome to Vampire Survivors, everybody. We're surviving vampires. Oh, look at her. That's definitely surviving. Pal, so here we are. My name is Gennaro. I am a vampire survivor. Welcome to my TED Talk. So we are a person walking around, and we have to kill evil undeads. Right now, it's just bats, who aren't really undead. Or maybe they are. Who knows? We have leveled up, so let's get ourselves an upgrade. I've got myself an axe. Very cool. So the way this game works is there are going to be a whole load of enemies. Right now, it doesn't look like there's many, but there's going to be more. I promise you that. Just you wait and see. And we are going to be getting experience via these little blue crystals. Sometimes they'll be different colors. Don't worry. It'll all be explained. And as we level, we will get more and more abilities, cool upgrades, and we're trying to make ourselves like a fun character. What do we want? A magic wand? Sure. Okay. So the magic wand, that's just going to shoot at random enemies around me. We just need to get killing. So this game is really cool. It may look pretty basic, but man, I've been super into it. I've been playing a whole load of it. It is a lot of fun. That is a bad bat. Watch out for him, but he's dead now. Throw extra knives? Sure. Yeah, why not? When is that ever bad? More knives is more good, just like Grandmama used to say. What do we want? What do we want here? More damage? More damage is generally always pretty good, right? Sure, 10% more damage. Right now I don't super need it, but later on we will, because most of these enemies die pretty quickly, but they'll get tougher. They'll be harder, and I don't want to be left behind. Okay, right. I need more gems. If I don't have enough gems, I don't have enough levels, and that's a bad time. That's a bad time for everyone. So you may see on the map there are some other things, like this stuff, which is called floor chicken. Not even joking, because it's chicken from the floor. And that will be a good thing. What do we want now? Let's get an X. Why not? Okay, right. Bat swarms. We gotta watch out for that. I don't actually have a good answer for bat swarms right now. Oof. So when enemies touch you, we'll take damage, and you can die real quick. These bats don't do the most damage, but they do some damage. But there are enemies later that will not quite one-shot us, but they'll do a lot of damage. And the main power of the bat swarm is it can push enemies into you, which is 100% not what I want. More projectiles is more good. So the guy I'm playing as, Gennaro, he has a special power where he gets extra projectiles whenever he gets a weapon. So actually having a lot of different weapons, pretty good. Actually, pretty cool. So it's just more attacks, and more attacks is definitely a good thing. Okay, right, we have got bats aplenty right now. And you might be thinking, wow, that's so many enemies. How can you possibly deal with that many? Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. Right, that is a super bat that we are currently trying to kill. Okay, and there's also skeletons. Ooh, treasure. Let's get candelabra. So all of our attacks are like bigger knives. So it's no longer just like a little dagger. We're kind of throwing a medium dagger. And I will take that treasure chest. Open up for me. Boom. Cool. Free axe. Nice. Ah, sweet. Free axe. Oh god, the skelly touched me. So the axes now do 20 more damage, which is pretty legit. I'm kind of into that. There are more upgrades on the map. What else do I want? More knives. Increases the base damage of knives. Sure. Why not? Because that is a good thing. That's a good thing. Okay, we do have... Right, this little guy, that will give me a sort of flamethrower to be able to blast people. I don't want to use it just yet because I don't need it necessarily. Oh, here we go. This will just freeze time. So enemies won't be able to hurt me. What do I want? I kind of want... Sure, more knives. Why not? So now we've got sort of like a, I don't know, like a semi-auto weapon. Like a burst fire, like a FAMAS. Familiar with a FAMAS? I don't know. It's kind of like my my default thought of a you know, burst fire weapon. Ooh, okay, this is a great upgrade. My axe is now passed through 2 more enemies, so before they were just like getting stuck on enemies, but actually now they're actually going to do a great job clearing out hordes, because we're going to have to be dealing with hordes soon. God, there's a lot of gems I haven't picked up. That's super bad. I've been falling behind on my gem collection, and I do want them. I don't want to go too close to this guy. Okay, right. The Triffids are here. Or at least I assume they're Triffids. That's what I like to think of them as. Faster ones or more damage? Let's go more damage right now, because that's going to affect everything that we do. So there is the King of the Mantis. Boom. King of the Mantis. Luckily, we've kind of like upped our damage quite a bit, and so they could not stand before us. Nice. We got a free wand upgrade. Cool. So the wand will fire a little bit faster. These spooky green boys are here. They're actually kind of tough. Like, they can take a couple of volleys of knives, which is not the dream. We could... Do you want to try out a flamethrower? Why not? So, the flamethrower... Oh, okay, well, they despawned. So, I imagine, you know, you and your plant army doesn't really want to be tussling with the guy with a flamethrower. That's a hard counter right there. I don't know a lot about gardening, but I'm guessing you don't want that in your life. What do we want? Empty tome? Reduce cooldown. Sure. Everything fires faster. Yeah. Why not? Why not? That's kind of a... I'm not sure if that's better than, you know, the flat damage increase. Maybe. They're kind of comparable. You know, faster attacks is good, but more damage is good too. But I guess, like, it depends on what you're fighting. Tougher things, faster attacks aren't as good. You want the damage. But against, like, the puny little enemies, my attack could do 1,000 damage, and if they've only got 1 HP, you don't need that much damage. That's maths for you. Okay, right. Spooky boys are going down. Leveling seems fine. Level 13 for about 6 minutes in. That's okay. So we're trying to survive for 30 minutes. If you can survive for 30 minutes, then it means that you are the coolest boy in all of Vampire Town. If you can't survive that long, rip, I guess. Ooh, okay. Pick up stuff from further away? Maybe. Ah, heck, why not? That's always a fun thing. It means that you don't need to be as close to stuff. Oh, there's another flamethrower. Okay, that's pretty good. Man, we're actually getting quite lucky with these drops. Normally they're quite rare, but we've seen 3 of them so far. I've not used them because I'm kind of saving until something a bit spookier turns up. Oh, we just got some floor chicken for some healing. Delicious. Is there still one over there? Nice. Okay, right. We have a few more enemies turning up. The axes are doing really solid work for me. Okay, right. Now we're actually... Oh, God. A little bit more in the danger zone of... Some of these guys are actually going to hit a little bit harder. And if the bat swarms push them into me... Oh, God. Like, look how much damage I took just from... Oh, God. Barely anything. Oh, fires more projectiles. That's pretty good. Ooh, although knives passing through one more enemy actually is pretty legit. For horde clearing, which is sort of our main problem at the moment, is kind of what I'm after. I do want to kill this little bat off, though. I'm going to try and keep him above me, because my axes fly out of my head, and if all of them hit him, tons of damage. Right. Nice. More knives. Love it. One more projectile. Okay. Right, we're actually getting a lot of boys. We can just keep upping that knife if we want to. That's a lot of knives! Right, okay, we now have fell bats. Or vampire bats. I guess maybe all of these are vampire bats. I kind of think of them as fell bats. And they're the enemies that honestly maybe scare me the most. They're not the toughest, but they do a lot of damage. And that ain't what I want in my life. Sirs, please. But luckily, our little machine gun now is doing just great work. Like, anything that goes through multiple enemies, oh god, stay away, bats, is always good for business. Okay, if we can get close enough to get the axes all hitting, I've got to watch out for vampire bats, because they're actually tankier. Nice. Oh, the treasure. Okay, this is a good treasure chest. So you have a stat called luck in this game, and luck is real handy. Wow, look, we got 5 upgrades out of that. 3 axes, which is amazing. Increase damage by 20. Probably more axes. Pass through 1 more enemy. That's great. Okay, so now each of our knives goes through 3 enemies, I think. Increase the damage to the wand. Love it. Ooh, axe passes through 2 more enemies. Okay, right. Okay, this is good. So not as great on just killing an individual, but fighting hordes. Fantastic work. Oh yeah, okay, right. We're kind of actually dealing with these guys pretty well. The damage and speed of shots is working just fantastically. Excellent work. Genero, I think is my name. Oh no, the Mantis Queen is here. Please. Okay, I want to stand below and try and get as many of my axes hitting you as I can. Nice! God, okay. Did excellent work. Reduce cooldowns. Why not? Ooh, okay. It's not a super chest, but it's still pretty good. And our weapon has evolved. So instead of firing axes, now it fires scythes. So the attack that was throwing axes out of my head now fires them out in a radius around me. Which is super cool. Big fan of that. Man, we got lucky to get that so early. This is going to do really good work. So it does pretty good damage, but I feel like it's just a great defensive weapon, because it blasts all enemies around you. If we can buff this to make it a little bit larger, that'd be great. Oh, sweet, there's a clover. That just gives us a little bit of extra luck. Love that. Oh god. Okay, right, we've got a flamethrower. Let's just do some burnination. Ooh, that is exactly what I want. We'll collect that in a second, but right now we're dealing with the Skelly Apocalypse. Oh, I have to take a new thing. Fire Wand, sure. Okay, right, we have skeletons coming. That's a lot of skellies. But, man, God, we're actually, like, just dealing with them. Okay, flamethrower. Let's get Magic Wand. Okay, the skeletons are not enjoying the flamethrower at all. Bigger base area, love it. Reduce cooldown, fantastic. Oh, these skeletons picked the wrong fight. You don't want to be in like massed formation against the flamethrower. That's the bad time. Increase projectile speed. I will take that. Ooh. Cooldown reduction. Sure. Magic wand. Great. Okay, right. The Skelly army. They done goofed. Like, sure, you've got a lot of them, but I don't think that's gonna win you the day. More scythes. I want bigger scythes. Do we have another one of those flamethrowers somewhere? Man, we are just leveling up so much. Man, I love the skeleton apocalypse. More speed. Sure. More damage. Great. Well, my fire wand. Okay, so sometimes this happens. You just like level up a lot. Is that like a luck thing? Does anyone that knows this game, is there like a percentage chance that you might level up multiple times? Or is it to do with something else? Like, because every now and again you get red gems. Do red gems just like give you a level? Did I just pick up a lot of those? I honestly don't know. Right. This is all going pretty well. Now, this item, boom. It will pick up every gem that I have not picked up so far for me. Which is just fantastic. Oh, bigger area. Great. Love it. Bigger area. Love it. So now my sides are significantly larger. Because, like, look how tough these wolves are. They take so many hits. Or was that because he was frozen? I don't know. I still feel like the wolves are pretty tough. Do we want more coins? Maybe we want more coins. Let's get more speed. Oh, this is like one of my better runs. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of glad that this is This is the one that's being recorded. Right, there are a lot of wolves. Wolves do a lot of damage. I'm not going to lie about that. I'm not sure why I would, but they are pretty tough. And the hordes of ghosts actually, oh god, can really push wolves into you. And, like, you can just die in a heartbeat. Because I think these wolves probably do about 25 to 30% of my health. And if two of them touch me, we're dead. Ooh, more projectiles. Yeah, why not? God, we are just carving through them. Like, the knives actually make it pretty safe just to choose a direction and walk, because everything in that direction just gets annihilated. There's a special bat who is dead. Man, we've got a pretty good build right now. Boom! Okay, we leveled some stuff. Ooh, we evolved our knives to have 1,000 edges. So they now fire with no delay. So, what I was saying before about it makes it easy for us just to walk in a direction and not have to worry about stuff. Yeah, that, but even more. Nothing can live through 1,000 knives. Fires more projectiles. I love it. There is a super collecto. Yeah, why not? I feel like there isn't too many gems that we've missed. Yeah, let's upgrade Fire Wand. Oh, okay, it's like the Wolf King. Lupin is his name. Or Lupus? I don't know. Man, God, we've been so lucky with all of these chests. Ooh, the wands. The wands evolved. Now that fires with no delay. Okay, right, we are just literally like a gunship flying around. Yeah, okay, we're pretty good on the damage. We're pretty good right now. I don't think there's any of these guys can really get too close. So we can do a little test of, I like to call it just the the static defense, and just see how well we can survive without even moving. And it feels pretty efficient at the moment. The wand will always shoot at whatever's closest to it. Oh god, they are kind of coming a little closer. But the wand is doing good. My sides are fantastic. I want to come this way a little bit. Sure, give me another fire wand. Okay, Super Bat does not really have any powers. Now the basic enemies are Mantis, who I don't think are really going to cause us any problems. Ooh! Okay, our fire wand's evolved. Now it will pass through enemies, which is great. So now it fires literal meteorites. You don't often hear about, vampires' major weaknesses being meteorites, but I'm pretty sure, if Dracula was struck by a meteorite, that's probably going to do the job. They talk mainly about, garlic, a stake through the heart, but yeah, meteor, that's gonna do the good stuff. What do we want? Strikes random enemies. The pentagram erases everything in sight. Or garlic. Let's do lightning. Random lightning will strike our foes. Sure, it's just more damage. Blam. Just random guys getting hit by lightning every now and again. I'm not sure if we're really going to notice too much that being a thing, but I'm fine with that. If it just means less enemies come to try and stab me, I'll take it. Wow, see, we're just doing this big leveling thing again, and I don't know why. Okay, mummies. Mummies famously had the flammable special rule in Warhammer Fantasy, and so Meteor, honestly, really strong. Flammable meant they took double wounds or something? I think. Sure. I think that was it. But these mummies definitely taking more than one wound, as they are really not able to stand before the power of Genero. Oh god, I don't really want to go in the little graveyard, because it actually blocks some of my attacks. Oh wait, can I not get this chest? Oh jeez, I thought it was stuck on a pillar. Uncool, my dudes. Extra lightning. Why not? Why the heck not? So we only have one slot left to get another weapon of some kind. I kind of think that we're pretty stable at the moment. Slowly leveling. Chance to freeze enemies in time. It could be good. Why there's more projectiles? Sure, let's just like get more projectiles. We'll keep upgrading what we've got right now, and then we'll worry about you know, buffing our other stuff in a little bit. Nice. Frozen mummies. Get out of here. They aren't ready for that. I guess like mummies aren't really familiar with the sensation of being frozen because they're from hotter climates, right? Makes sense? Ooh, we got the little Magneto. Nice, we dinged. Ooh, okay, we do have to pick a level up. Should we freeze more? Sure. So now we'll fire out like a little beam at random that will freeze people. Actually, wait, it's not at random. It just goes kind of clockwise around us. Sure. I guess that's kind of handy. I guess. Effects last longer. Great. So we are coming up to the 20-minute mark, and that's when it's going to start to ramp up a little bit. You may think, but Tom, you're so good at games, how could they ever get tough? And I promise you, we could still die. We can still be killed. Especially in the last kind of, like, couple of minutes. That is a prime time to just get attacked by something and instantly get killed. Oh man, okay, bat swarms are coming. So if they start pushing the vampire bats or the fell bats into us, that's actually pretty bad. So I am trying to deal with them. Wow, god, like, we are just blasting people. Sure. Effects last longer. Okay, I don't really know what we've got to upgrade. I think it's literally just going to be 3 of the Time Lance, or whatever it's called. Bonk. Beautiful. Okay, right. Wow, very freezy. Okay, we've hit max level, so all of our things have been upgraded to the most they can be. So now all we can do is get free money. Well, or life. I don't super need the life, because we've not taken a hit in a while, but I'll always take the money. So what you can do in this game is, every time you do a run, you're collecting coins, and you can get like upgrades that will help you on subsequent runs. So the game, the more you play it, the kind of easier it gets. Like, the upgrades are definitely helpful. You know, they aren't going to make you auto win or anything. And so yeah, it's like a nice little incentive to play more. Wow, that. Oh, I guess because it's frozen. Please. Oh. Wow. What the hell? Why are there flowers? Why were there flowers raining down? Oh, is it because I'm now have I'm celebrating Day of the Triffids. Do you remember Day of the Triffids? God, I really liked that as a kid. I was really into it. That sort of like weird sort of like horror sci-fi. It's cool premise. If you're not familiar with Day of the Triffids, check it out. The idea is like a meteor comes to Earth, and everyone that looks up at it goes blind, and then like man-eating plants grow and they start killing everyone, and it's kind of cool, kind of spooky. Big fan. Also, it's like there's been a couple of adaptations over the years, and like a lot of them are very British, so you know they're not very actiony. It's all a bit dour, but very good. And so yeah, I see these guys as Triffids. Also, Triffids could fire like a little dart attack, I think. Money! I'll take it. I don't super need to get any upgrades now. See, this is one of the things in the game where I feel like the our little Collecto Orb is good to help us level faster, but we're kind of like as strong as we're ever going to get now. Whereas if we had something that kind of boosted our attacks or made us a little bit tougher, that would continue to have effect, but right now all we can use the Collecto for is just getting more resources, getting more gold, but that isn't going to help us actually win. I guess like it can help you get hearts, get like health from the floor chicken, which would keep you alive. Man, these plants are like actually pretty tough. Like they can take a lot of knives. Oh, it's like Queen of the Plant People. Sadly, you brought a plant to a knife and fire fight. It's not great. Not super good. Famously, blades and flame pretty good against plants. Okay, right. Plant people are kind of ramping up a little bit here. They are getting a little bit more dense around us. If we can thin out those triffids. So we kill the actual, like, the plant folk a little bit faster than we did the triffids. God, just keep going in a circle. And, man, like, the meteors just, like, plow through and just kind of destroy everyone they touch. Okay, right, that's a lot of bats. And these are super bats who are pretty tough. I need to get out of here. Let's just walk away. Oh god, okay, right, bats are getting danger close. Also, these are all like boss tier bats. Man, they're all mad because I killed the other guys. Remember when I was like, I killed them because I could? Yeah, now they want vengeance. I've got to survive a minute and a half, and got to be a little more careful. Oh god, we're actually taking damage. I need to find some floor chicken. Okay, I need to get out of here. And I actually like the freeze ray is more annoying than it is helpful. Because some of the enemies aren't dying. Like, they don't instantly dissolve when you kill them. And so it's kind of hard to keep track of, like, who is dead. Uh-oh, silverbats. Those guys are real tough. Ooh, treasure. I probably should have waited on the treasure to... Oh, wait, but you only get gold from it. We've only got a minute left to live. And then we will be in Safety Town. Actually, maybe the freeze guy is good. Like, it goes around pretty quickly and freezes them for a long time. Yeah, like, it almost does an entire lap. And so, just using it to, like, get past people, I'm warming up to it. Which is not something that you should probably say about a freeze rate, but you get the gist. 2 seconds left. Oh, we did it! Oh no, it's death! Boom. He's supposed to kill me. He's supposed to come along. You can try and fight him. It's very hard, but he just killed me. But stage complete. Boom. Ooh. Wow, we unlocked a new guy. Croachy. Bam! So this has been Vampire Survivors, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. We might play some more. The game is a ton of fun. It's just a couple of bucks on Steam as well. I'd highly recommend you check it out. It's really cool. Until next time, everybody. See ya!